Kia ora, welcome to my happy place. If you like today's video, please give me a thumbs up, leave a comment so I know that you've been. Don't be shy, and please enjoy. Kia ora, welcome to Waste Some Time with Maggie. I've come on today to do a hashtag Merry Mondays. Went shopping last week and I got quite a few things in shopping bags. I also went to the chemist and got medication in a bag. I came home and I thought, and I'd made some Christmas masterboards, so I thought, I think I'll make that into a journal. So I sewed around my bags. There wasn't quite enough pages, so I had some thin packing paper that I'd had for a while, so I glued two of those together and I made this little journal, just saving it from the recycling. So I thought I'd show you that, but that's not what I'm going to do today. Today I'm going to make, I don't know whether you call them snippets or side tucks, page decorations, whatever you like, but it's just using little strips. Now, I get my glues down and something to glue on. I am so terrible. I never ever get everything organised. Right, so it's basically just very easy, but they do look so nice. So I'm going to just put a bit of glue down there, glue these two bits together like that, and this little bit here, some are ripped, some aren't. And you can see I've got the shakes again today, and we're just going to put that one under there like that. Nice. Then I've got some little bits and pieces over here. Oh, that looks nice. So might just give it a bit of an ink. Now, where is my dauber? Oh, wouldn't that rip your nightie? Oh, there it is. I'll just give this a little bit of a ink around the edge. It's a beautiful, beautiful day again today, but windy. Right, okay. These are very, very simple, but very nice to have in your stash. Right, and you can sew them or not, but we'll just go that far for a start. Oh, I've got a little one here already, which are just strips that aren't ripped, just tiny little bits. So I thought we'd glue those together as well. I am in shot, aren't I? Just make sure I am in shot. I have a habit of not looking. Right. It is getting close to Christmas. People are already organising their barbecues because we are in spring, which hasn't been a great spring. Well, we always have wet weather. Now I put that on the wrong side, but never mind. We will just glue it there. You can make them as wide as you like if you're going to have them as tuck spots. Now, what are we going to have on this one? Just something little, I think. I fished something little out, didn't I? Just a little label here. Yes, Merry Monday has been going on all year, but I haven't been participating because my husband hasn't been well, but I've decided I just have to do my videos around him. Right, now, let's see. I'll make a long page one, I think. A long bit of music paper and a long bit of green. Just take that down a bit. Just rip the
the edges off it. And that one's already been ripped. No, this side hasn't. And we will put that like that, I think. Just let me take that one just down a little bit shorter. Excuse me. And I think we might have a bit of candy cane. Just take that down a little bit. And we'll have some candy cane. Now I think we'll glue this one down that way. And turn it around and glue it this way. See if I can get this right. Please excuse my voice. My sinus is just not going away. They're just permanently here at the moment. Right, and we'll just put that one on there. I might take some across to the sewing machine and sew them. Right, we could have a big one on this one, I think, and it would make a nice tuck spot. I have just backed these because they were just printed on. Right, where do we want it? We want it down that half. They were just printed on printer paper, so I backed them on a bit of book page just to make them a little bit more substantial. Awesome. Now also, if you don't have sewing machine or you don't like using the sewing machine, you can print on. I think that's the longest I've got, unfortunately. You could just glue down a bit of this, and I'm just going to glue this down with please excuse my voice, with glue stick, and just add a little bit of this. We might just go right through there like that. Oops, move it around, and that just adds that little bit of faux stitching to it, quite like that. Right, and they're so quick and easy to do. Right, we've got book page here and candy cane and another little bit of something. Just rip the end off that. Looks a bit funny if the ends aren't ripped. Right, so I think we'll just put those two together like that. Rip our candy cane a bit shorter, like that, and put our book page on the top. So that needs to go down a bit. I think we might just make it a little bit slimmer. This is a children's book. I got it in Happy Mail, I think, this page, or these pages. So we'll just glue that onto that one. Yes, our where we have our caravan on a permanent site. They're already organising their Christmas barbecue get-together on the 9th of December, so that's going to be nice. I just hope it doesn't coincide with my sister coming up, because she comes up usually the first weekend. But I'm not quite sure now. That one there is a bit different. It's not exactly staggered, but I quite like it. And this could be a belly band. Made it even. I might save that for a wider one. What have we got here? Oh, this one. I think that goes that way too, doesn't it? Those are baubles. No, can't have that one. Right, what are we going to have? We've got a little girl here. She looks like she needs something under her maybe we'll just, maybe we'll put a garland of flowers on this one, like that, like that. And we'll have it just a little bit off the page. This one is printed out on card. It's nice and stable. The glue just a little tad too far out. Trust me. Right. I had to turn my mat over, and I've got a protective bit over it because I put acetone into a jar to soak my scissors because they were all terribly stuck up, glued up from cutting gluey things. So I cut them up, so I soaked them, and I had them behind me, and I brought them down onto my desk to get them out and clean them, and I forgot to put something down, and I spilled it on my mat, and it just took the print and everything off it. It just made a mess, so I had to turn it over. So don't do that. Note to self. Right, this one here I'm going to cut down shorter. Right, a little bit shorter again. And we'll just put that there like that. I like that. Just take the end off it. These ones here I ripped with a hacksaw blade. If you don't have ripping scissors, hacksaw blade does very nicely. Just roughs it up a little bit. It's not very visible, but when you ink, it grabs the ink better. Right, we're going to put that there, like that. These are just so easy. You could sit and watch TV and do these. I catch up on my I put that too high, didn't I? Wouldn't that rip your nightie? Get that off there and there. I catch up on my fussy cutting when I'm catching up on my videos at night. Right, I like that. This one here, it's cute. Could have that one hanging at the top there. And I've got my hot glue gun out, so I'm going to hot glue this one down. Yeah, and I've got a little wee, it is not a ribbon, but it is just a little, oh, the glue coming through there. I wonder if that'll still be hot enough. Just to glue my, it's just a knot done in the, what is it called? Seam binding. That's cool. We need something else down here though, don't we? Just something little. Right, I've got here sugar plum. Let that go down there. Cool. Very cool. So that one there is just flipping a little bit. I like that. Right, now I've also got some fabric. Do that this way. Take that down a bit. These are coffee dyed I lost my words again. Music paper, and I just do little bits, and half a dozen at a time in my room. I just paint it on, and then what have we got left in our strips? We've got one more green bit, so I'll put that bit down there. Just put that up. Now I'll put this on this way and tuck it underneath. That. Nice. And then I have got, this is ribbon. I cut the ribbon down. Let me see. It's a reel like this with the wire in it. I bought it from our local $2.50 shop. $2.50 shop does not sound as good as, I think I'm going to do that. And put that there and cut that little bit off. What did I cut them with? I'll just cut this with my assurances. I don't know if that's going to hold it. It's pretty good at holding things. So you can use your fabrics on them or your lace on them. The ideas are endless, really. Right, now what are we going to put on this one? I think we will put your candy cane. No. Right, I'm back. I chopped down my ribbon so it fits, and I'm going to have it in between the poinsettias that you can see bits of. And a little sideways, it's supposed to go up the other way, but I'm okay with that. And I have a 25 here, 25th, I think we'll put up here. Don't really have a lot to chat about, really, but everybody's getting organised for Christmas. We don't do Christmas, my husband and I now. We go down to our lake, caravan at the lake, and if the kids want to see us, they come down because we've done it. We have 3 children, 8 grandchildren, and 10 great-grandchildren, and it is just too much to try and buy for all of those. So I have this here, just a little bit of other writing there. Can go over there, turn you around the right way. Right, we'll do that. I think this will be the last one. I don't know how long I've been going, not very long, but long enough. I mean, you can only watch me do so many of these. Don't have a lot to talk about. Had my son and daughter-in-law in to visit this morning. They're raising their grandchildren, and after so many years, they decided they would make it legal so that their children had some stability. And so now the parents are not happy with that. They want to fight it. But they were happy for them to raise them for 2.5 years while they received the money. But now they're fighting it. So they have, what do you call it, supervised visit, and the other grandparents just live around the street from us, 2 minutes walk, if that. And so they are go there on a Sunday for visitation. And I think I've got this one on there. That looks nice. Yeah, I'll just put her even on it, I think. So we had them to visit for a couple of hours this morning. That's nice. Right. Feels quite funny doing all these wintry things when we're going to be in the heat of summer for our Christmas. Don't know if that's going to hold. Should do. Right. I have a Merry Christmas here. Or maybe I'll do one more and do the Merry Christmas on it if I've got enough bits and pieces out. Oh, I've got one little one over here, so we'll do that. And see how we go with this. Right, turn that around this way. Do some glue. Yeah, so it's... We usually have a Christmas get-together on the first weekend in December as our Christmas. But my husband's sister is coming over from Australia. And so we're having a barbecue on the 26th of this month. And his brothers, 2 brothers and 2 sisters will get together with us. My daughter's having it at her place so that if my husband's unwell, he can get up and leave whenever he's ready. Right, I've got a big star to go on here, I think. Yep, it's got a poinsettia on it as well. Right, I'll glue that on. It's what happens when you don't put the pin back in your glue, but when you're doing it all the time, it's a bit of a fag. Having to find my pin now. Right. Yeah, so we're having a barbecue lunch on the 26th, so that'll be nice. His sister, I think she's a bit worried about him. She might think if she doesn't come over, she might not get to see him. Try to say, well, he's not exactly dying. He's just not got good health. And when you're in pain all the time, you don't really want to do a lot. That is just not going to glue, so I am going to use my hot glue and put that like that on there. Right, put that on there. And I've got another little girl feeding a reindeer. That's so cute. So we're going to have that on the top. That is just so cute. And I think we'll have our Merry Christmas just tucked in like that, I think. Oh, that'd be nice. A little bit there. A little bit there, hopefully. And We're going to put that under there and that under there, like that. Now if you wanted these to be more substantial, you could always put them on card and cut around it, but I don't know if I would bother. I think that on a page, we'll find a plain page, will be very cool. In fact, we will put it down. Let's see if I can get some glue out of this. Really. Might have this as my Christmas idea book. Just along there, along there. So we're going to have this as a tuck spot, and that can go over the edge because the cover of the book comes out further. And then you have a nice big tuck spot to, let's find something big. Never got anything big around when you want to, but it will make a nice tuck spot. So, very pleased with that. It's not stuck down there, so I think we'll just put a little bit more glue on there, just to make sure it's all down and doesn't lift up. Should have my fingers, have my finger store on. Just wipe off the bits that stick out, and that is our little today. So I'm just going to go to my sewing machine and sew a couple. And that one's got stitching on it, that one's got stitching on it, that one's got stitching on it. So I'll just take these to the sewing machine and then I'll be back. Right, I'm back. I've just got to trim off my little bits, and that's what it looks like. Just got them all connected together at the moment. I am not a sewer by any means. I would have liked them to be in red, but it takes me too long to thread my needle. It might take me days sometimes. My sister's not here to do it, and my husband's eyes are not all that much better than mine. They look quite cool. Quite pleased with them. Yeah. You can have on them that way or that way. I suppose it doesn't matter if your words are upside down or not. I never worry about it. Very cool. And that one there. So we have done quite a few. Our little ones and our bigger ones. And our ones with our faux stitching on, which I really like as well. So that is them. So that is my Merry Monday with following Donna from Twisted Paper Studios. So if you want to see more or join in, it's just #Merry Mondays. Thank you for being with me. Kia kaha, stay strong, and I'll catch you again soon.